Good. Hi, William. How are you today?
Hi, I'm not very good.
Oh, what's going on?
Is some problem I'm not really want to talk about.
Oh, you don't really want to talk about it?
Yeah, it's like very personal and somehow shameful problem that it's really bothered me a lot.
Okay, so since this is the first time that we're meeting, how about we have like a little icebreaker, okay? We'll talk about other things.
That's okay. I think I
You
can
sure?
talk
You
directly.
think okay, so
Yeah.
what is it that's on your mind today, William?
I, you know, since I came to this country and I feel very lonely, but this habit is not just since I came here. It's just bigger than before. Like I go prostitute frequently, and it takes so much money, and I really planning to buy a car, but right now I have no money to buy the car because I addict to it like 1 week one time, and I'm also in the college. Some like one of my professor taught me like it's not good thing, but I used to talk to that old man, like I'm here lonely and I have no father and mother come here with me, so I treat that professor as my father, but it cannot stop my habits. So what should I do now?
Well, let me ask you this first question, right?
Okay.
How long have you been in school for?
How long?
Mm-hmm.
You mean?
Starting, did you just start, or have you been in college for a long time?
Like 2 semesters.
2 semesters, okay, so this is your second semester in college?
Yeah.
Okay, so you said that you have a problem with prostitution and that's what is on your mind, that's what your shameful habit is?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me think. You said that you feel lonely, so do you feel that you have nobody else to talk to other than your professor, or are there other people that you could talk to in your classes and things of that nature?
I have lots of Chinese friends here, but I don't want to talk to them.
Why is that?
Like, I think they're stupid.
You think they're stupid?
Yeah.
Okay, that's understandable. Sometimes we don't get along with people that we might actually have the same nationality with. So have you ever tried speaking to other people of different color, maybe not only Chinese, maybe have you tried to speak to black people or Hispanics? Have you ever tried to mix it up a little bit?
Yeah, I tried, but the language barrier is not that easy to understanding.
Okay, so some people.
But excuse me.
It's okay.
But I think lonely is not the problem. It's not the main reason. The main reason is there's so many different kind of girls here. Like, in there, different. Can never find in China. So it's very exciting. So I think it's like do the drug. I'm addicted to it. So and right now I have almost no money for the school, so I cannot control myself. It's so exciting. So what should I do now?
Let me ask you another question. Have you ever thought about having a relationship with someone other than it just being sex?
Yeah, I think about.
You think about it because you said that you're lonely. So if you're lonely, right, and you are attracted to the opposite sex, maybe you could try to talk to somebody at your college that you're very interested in, and that could lead to you not only just being lonely, but instead of having sex with numerous people, since you think that's a shameful habit, maybe only having sex with one person. Have you ever thought of it that way?
Yeah, I think about that, and I tried many times, but I failed.
You
like,
failed?
No girl liked me.
No girl likes you?
Yeah. One time they even called the policeman because I asking a date, and she refused me. I followed her, and she said, if you gonna try keep following me, and I gonna call the policeman. I think she's kidding. I said, come on, girl, it's okay, and I keep following. But I don't know, like in this country, the law is so like strict, and policemen like come here talk to me, but they didn't give me a coffee.
So maybe instead of having such a dominant approach to speaking to a person that you may like, maybe you should try having a conversation with them first. to see if you actually like them rather than it just being looks. Have you ever thought of it that way also?
I think I did everything that I can do. Like I learned from the internet, the skills. I buy the books, how to hook up. No, I mean how to, how to find a good girlfriend, but all failed. So I come back to my habit.
So what are some of your likes or dislikes that you want to be able to find in a personal mate?
Excuse me?
Like you want a girlfriend, right? Sooner or later in the future.
Yeah.
So since we're going at it in a bad way, what things are you interested in a girl? So do you have to like the same video games? Do you have to like the same movies, the same music? What is it that you guys have to have in common?
I don't know.
You're not sure?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Is there any video games that you like or any habits that you like to do other than prostitution?
I have a habit, like I'd like to read the philosophies of the religion, and I like to compare different religions to figure out the meaning of life. But I figure out there is no meaning of life. Like, if you're gonna die, why have you been born? Like, the born is the beginning of the death.
Right, that's true. We are born to die, right? That's
Yeah,
kind
but
of
why
like-
is interesting? People, when you give a birth, everybody celebrate, like, oh, congratulations. But everybody should be sad because there is a new die here. If nobody gonna born, nobody gonna die. That's what
true.
I figured out.
But have you ever thought of it in a way that people might celebrate life because they want a family? So people have babies to have a family, though even though it may be sad in the future, they know where that's gonna lead. You never know what that child may become.
Counselor,
Or
can I ask you a question?
sure, what's the question?
Do you feel suffer when you are